Hey guys, Justin here with another episode of Follow Up Friday. As you can see, the podcast studio is starting to come together. We are actually going to be recording a podcast that I've wanted to do for a really long time. It's a sports / cannabis themed podcast. It's going to combine two of my passions in life, sports and weed, and my buddies. So it should be pretty fun. Big things at 420 Consulting, as always. This week we submitted Terroir Craft Cannabis, and I'm super pumped. Greg Christie and his team are just unbelievable guys to work with. Our dream clients really have a really strong vision of where they want to be down the road and how to get there. And for us as consultants, the best thing is when a client is really responsive to requests for documentation, requests for further information from our side of things. So Greg, hats off to you and your team, and thank you for the gift of this nice little CBD pen made from CBD hemp and CBG, which is going to really allow me to help healing. And since it's St. Paddy's Day, happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody out there. I know this will be a little late for you, but if you happen to green yourself out on edibles, which has happened to yours truly more than once, I hate to admit, this is the secret, okay? So CBD inhaled will have you off your green out, call 911, call the police, whatever. I've been there. I've been curled up and ball in a fetal position in my closet after one too many brownies. This is the secret. One quick pull, and Bob's your uncle. And Roberta's your aunt. So we've got the cool podcast coming, the Women in Weed Wednesday. I'm super stoked on that too. Like the girls have been kind of compiling all their ideas. It's going to be a woman-driven show, just like 420 Consulting is really a woman-driven company. They put together our little cloning tent that we're going to have down here at the shop. That's going to be able to gift clones out to anyone that's going to grow their or they just want to have some fun with the plants. We're just going to kind of hand them out like Christmas trees, but they're actual other trees. And, kind of supporting the culture. Again, we're all about reducing stigma, supporting the culture. That's what we're doing here at 420. And we're super excited to be doing that. We're going to also be doing some webinars down the road. As you can see, I don't have a guest here right now. So in lieu of a guest today, I'm gonna do the first webinar. I'm gonna do a very basic intro to the first steps in entering into the legal market. So just a very brief 20-minute overview of how I would approach an entry into the legal market from 3 or 4 different angles, the cultivation angle, the processing angle, the medical sales without possession angle, and the nursery angle. And just give you a very brief overview. There's a lot of things that cross over in each sector. So I'm excited to be doing that. Our phones have been ringing off the hook this last week with people thinking about transitioning into the regulated market. Hey, if you're out there and you're thinking about it and you just don't know where to start, pick up the phone, give us a call. You can call me personally. I'm happy to spend an hour of my time with you, free of charge, and go through your options and really truly assess where you're at and what your needs are. So for Follow Up Friday, 420 Consulting, this is Justin, and we'll see you next week.